Hey there, this is Tina with Content Creators Club. I'm so excited to walk through this video today. But before we get started, if you're watching this on YouTube, definitely check out the freebie below this video. If you are watching this on the newsletter, then definitely check out the offer below this video as well. But I really want to walk through this 5 timesing, like what does it take to 5 times your creator income growth? And I've realized it really comes down to 3 things. And this is coming from someone who's done it myself. And so, let's kind of get into it. So maybe recently I've been running on a high, but the thing is, I do really need to take a moment to celebrate because 2 years ago, I remember, oh, this memory sucks. But I remember I got a $200 accounting bill for my business and I could not pay it. I remember pacing back and forth in my college apartment and I took up my phone, I called my partner, and I was like, hey, babe, like I really need help. I'm not doing so great. It was just like one of those moments where you're like, fuck this type of situation, right? And they showed up like 10 minutes later and they found me honestly in an absolute wreck. They're asking me, what's going on, what's going to happen. And honestly, like thinking about it, I can't believe I was crying over this. But like it was a point where I was like, I can't pay this invoice. And they had asked me if they can lend me money and I felt so embarrassed like asking for money and I was like, no, like I need to figure this out. Like, the skill of figuring it out is very critical. And so next day, true story, I actually woke up to a $1,500 commission despite having less than 700 followers at the time. And I was thinking to myself, like, how does that happen? Like, how does that work out? And so I was like, okay, interesting. And then that's when I carried on my whole journey with affiliate marketing and so on. But at the start of this year, I was talking to them and I was like, I really need to have this be my year. Like there's something about this year personally where I'm like, fuck it, like it's gonna happen. Like I'm just so focused, right? I'm tired of playing small and I'm tired of playing games and I just really want this to work. And so they said to me, honey, you got this. I know you can do that. Like, God bless their hearts, truthfully. And so I got to work and I figured it out. And so 3 months later, I'm like, guess what? I had my first $300 day. And, 2 years ago, I couldn't pay a $200 invoice. Now I'm making $300 a day. Like, who is this girl? Like, what's going on? And so, they responded back to me and they're like, wait, like, don't you make money every single day? And I was like, yeah, but I do. Like, I do make daily income. And I was like, but I could do better than this. Like, let me figure it out. And so, that's the point that I'm trying to emphasize here is like figuring it out at every single point is really clear. And so 2 days ago, when I wrote this, I sent this exact same text message to my partner. I was like, guess what? I crossed over $2,000 in digital product sales this past month, and they said congratulations. Truthfully, they've been there from the very beginning, before this was even a business, before this truly was just an idea in its infancy. And I'm just so grateful to have that person by my side. And so the thing is that this was on top of receiving, over $1,000 in affiliate commissions. So that again, like I have different revenue streams. I've diversified my revenue streams, and I think every creator should do that. But I really feel like I've made enough progress within this past year to say that I've figured it out. Do I have everything figured out? No, but I really think that I can share with you like what it actually takes to grow your income, and I proved to you that I've done it, right? And it really comes down to 3 things, right? It comes to the first thing is owning your audience. Like, and that is truthfully like the truth every day, all day, right? But ownership is always better than renting. Like, I am the type of person where like, screw renting. Like, I've actually, besides college, like, I've never rented. And I've just decided after college, I'm going to own my house. And so I do. And so, but the thing is that most creators don't take that thought process into account, right? They don't take ownership of their audience is part of their mind, right? And so the thing is, most creators are tenants on social media platform nowadays. They rent social media, right? And they pay the platform with their time, energy, and attention. But no landlord gives their tenant a break. They just continue to raise the price of entry, right? And so this is the example for social media of the price of entry to get seen is more time, more energy, and more attention to the platform. And it's really becoming harder for small creators to get seen nowadays. Like, you're honestly lucky to get a like or two. Like, honestly, like I think I posted an IG reel and I was like, oh, I got 2 likes. Cool. Like, if I did not have my automations in place and I only got 2 likes, that would fucking suck, right? But I have automations in place. And the thing is like I don't rely on social media for leads, and I don't think you should either. My suggestion for you to rely less on social media and de-risk your position in social media is to focus on collaborations, because I can control how many people I pitch and collaborate to. And that's the same thing. I highly recommend for you to look into collaborations. We have a whole membership about it. I don't know why you haven't joined. Definitely join. And yeah, that's my strategy. But the second thing is to focus on things that are one at a time, not all at once. Simple always wins, but it only wins if you actually put in the focus to drive the metrics that actually matter. And so, an example of this is the wrong metric is focusing on growing your follower count. Like, I don't know how that makes sense, but growing followers doesn't mean jack shit. Like, it doesn't grow your bank account. Like, it really is not a direct correlation. The right metric that you need to focus on is growing your bank account, because growing your bank account, making more money, actually makes a difference in your life, right? It actually makes a difference on what you can buy, how you can take vacation, how you can buy luxurious things, right? Like, I recently, just by making more money in my life, like, I'm willing to buy things and buy my time back, right? And so that's a position that it took me a while to get there, but like, that is a luxury, right? I don't care about followers because they don't mean anything. They don't add any extra value or luxury to my life rather than money, right? Money does add luxury to your life, right? And so the question is how do you grow the right metrics? Well, you grow the right metrics by building relationships with the audience that you already own. Building that relationship with the audience you already own is through your email list. You own your email list. I own my email list. Nobody can take it away from me. I can back up my email list if I need to. That's what's really critical. Which leads me to the most important part, right? If you want to make more money, you need to goddamn sell more, right? Like, it does not make sense for you to wait for sales. It's not realistic, and it's not a business at that point, right? If I remember all of last year, I was like so excited when like people bought sales from me, because I'm like, ooh, I waited and it happened, right? Now that's I hold a very different mindset this year, where it's like, if I want to make money, I need to ask people for money, right? I need to ask people to, buy my products. And so I know that if I make a certain level of asks, then people are gonna buy my offers, right? And so, just think of it from the perspective of like, you're one ask away from making a sale, and that's what really makes a difference, right? And so sell more and do that. And selling more really comes down to two areas where it comes to having the confidence to sell. Second thing is to have the skills to sell, right? And the thing is that anyone can teach you skills. I can teach you skills. YouTube can teach you skills. Anyone can teach you the skills on how to sell. But confidence really needs to come within. I can't give you confidence. Nobody can give you confidence. That's something that you make a decision to have, right? And the thing is that if you're afraid to sell, you won't sell, because you don't have the confidence to sell, because you're just afraid to, right? And so the thing is that you need to change your mindset of, instead of being so afraid of being salesy, I want you to take the mindset of, I'm making invitations for people to buy, and I'm making invitations for me to help other people, right? When you come from that place, it really changes the energy of it, and it also changes the perspective of like, I'm in servitude. Like, sales, I truly believe sales is service, because I know that if I make an ask for people to buy my offers, I'm such a big believer that my offers will help people, right? And so that is a place of servitude. I don't force people to pull out their credit cards and buy my products. However, it is my job to let them know that I have something available for sale, right? At the end of the day, a person adds their credit card numbers because they want it. They want it. I'm not forcing anyone to do anything, right? And so by making an ask, you're not being salesy, because you're not forcing anyone to buy anything from you. You're making an ask, and if people want it, they will buy it, right? And money is food for both your business and for life. And it's important for you to get fucking fed, right? I like to eat. I'm sure you like to eat. So go ahead and, get money to eat, right? I don't know that probably didn't come out right, but like you get my point, right? And these three things alone, truthfully, have helped me 5x my revenue in less than 9 months. And I'm really only just beginning. I have a whole journey ahead of me, and I feel it. I feel like it's really starting to build, and it's time for you to start. Like, I want you to join this journey with me. And so, just start. Honestly, like my one call to action for you is like to of the other one that I'm gonna say, but is to make an ask, right? Make an ask to your audience to buy something from you and see what happens, right? And so I also want you to let you know there are 6 days left until we release our collaborations of the month email to all our collab members. Definitely recommend for you to join so you could be on part of the list of people that we send the collaborations out to, and all our members get that email. So I hope to see you on the inside of the membership because people are connecting with other collaborators. They're joining their first collaboration opportunities, and it's just really gratifying to see. But anyways, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.